field off this number on my phone. So, is that what I gotta do? Because it seems like cars are boomed. They'll go the opposite way. And using these weapons, like, if I pass the polygraph test, well, everybody's in deep shit for aiding and abetting to using them. So, I mean, the FBI seems the most logical choice, right? So look, talking as I walk, cell phone, black and mild, service. You know what I'm saying?
So, as I'm talking, as I'm walking, you know, I gotta deal with being knocked unconscious. I gotta deal with weapons of war being used while people get paid. Now, why is that? And then why is it that I hear people say, oh, do you have your cell phone? And then it sounded like you said, oh, wait. Now, all I did was get a black and mild, a 6-pack of Coke, a 6-pack of Coke, and then I come home, and she's got my door locked, because something was going on. Now, it seems like, number one, I'm being profiled, for which is illegal. 2, there's criminal activity going on. See, noise campaign. I get that 24 hours a day. Along with being knocked out, along with people going through my shit, along with the theft of my shit, while people get gift cards, their cars paid for, cars paid off, free cars, free gifts. Here we go. Notice they stomped on the gas when they got, you know, about right there, and then it was the rest of the way. See? Noise campaign. Why is that? I don't want to break up people's families because, you know, my wife is gone and I know how bad my daughters miss their mother. So the door was unlocked when my daughter came and put her phone in the house, but then it's going to be locked after she comes back out. And then she comes home on time. First time in days that I don't got to go calling for her. Yeah, because that all makes sense. Now, I mean, I don't want to have to call because what if it breaks up a family? What if it does? Then I was the one that caused that. And I don't want to be the one that causes that. But it seems like somebody's gossiped in the neighborhood or, you know, put me on some kind of list, hooked up some illegal torture shit, and then thought that I'm just supposed to sit here and fucking take it and not realize what's going on. That's why the cops showed up at 6 o'clock this morning to make sure Paige was here. And then they call me at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening and say shit wasn't updated yet. If I didn't know any better, I was baited into renting so that people could get free shit, gift cards, and other shit. I mean, I'm hearing somebody right now, either below me. There must be a hollow space right below me, like right here. It hurt right on the side of your head.
And nowhere else.
And nowhere else. Okay. You know, it sounds like directed energy weapons, and that's my youngest telling me her head hurt. That she just had to take Motrin. And it just sounded like somebody said, stop. You know, I think I have no choice at this point but to record this video, download it, and then call the field office while I'm taking my medicine. And then if they come here and search the house and find people that ain't supposed to be in it, shit hooked up that ain't supposed to be in it, well, then that's a win-win for me, because then I don't got to worry about being tortured, but at the same time, I can sue for being tortured, because it sounds like there's somebody right down here in a hollow-ass fucking space. And if they're not down there, then they're up here in this overhang, above my apartment. And then I'm constantly hearing somebody over here in the woods that is off limits, because it's government and county owned. Because if they were to say, look, well, we didn't find anything, but we're going to give you a polygraph test. And then I pass it? Well, then they'll say, oh, well, let's give one or two of them a polygraph test, and if they fail it, then we'll know you were telling the truth. I mean, that sounds totally legitimate. Because to walk around and act like I'm going to run from a cop when I'm not doing anything wrong. If I call them and they come here and I'm smoking a black and mild, why am I going to run? If I just bought a 6-pack of bottled soda and a black and mild and I'm walking home, why would I run? The fuck am I, 12? 15? I did do it when I was 14, 15, 16. My buddy Dave will verify that. I did it on purpose. I did it intentionally because I knew they would stop him and say, hey, why'd your buddy run? I did it intentionally just so that they would stop him. Because I was an asshole and thought that shit was funny. You know, I mean, it was funny. That's one of them asshole jokes you play on your buddy. You're walking up the road, you see a cop, and you just brake for no reason, and they stop them, and they go, "What? Your buddy, run. Come here for a minute." But if I'm just going to get soda and a candy bar, there is not one reason in the world why I should have people walk their dog past me. And trust me, they're on the other camera. Walk their dog past me. Here, do you got your cell phone? Go to the store, come out, and all of a sudden, they're coming back. That seems like deliberate surveillance with intent. And then here we got another squad car. They just talked to me this morning. If I did something wrong when I talked to them this morning at 6 a.m. and then again at 6 p.m., why didn't they say something to me then?